Tessier with Remax American Dream. I am a realtor, which we always hate to say in a way, because I'd rather be a real estate expert, since that's what we really are, rather than just a realtor that's not giving true advice out there, or good advice.
Okay. So why did you make the jump to use video and social media in your business? What trends have you seen out there? You know, obviously you're putting the time and the financial investment in doing this.
Right, right.
Of all the other options you can do with that, why do you do this?
Well, Facebook. I mean, look where you go. Everywhere, you know, you watch TV commercials. What's everything? You know, Facebook icon there. Everybody's on there. I mean, so you better go where they're at and start fishing, or you're going to be out of business. So you need to market there. The video, you know, look at people. They go to YouTube. How many videos are hit on YouTube on a daily basis? It's just amazing. So if you put good content out there, or something funny or whatever else, people are going on and watching it.
What's an example of good content?
Like we just did one with our home inspector. So we had like a 3 or 4 minute video. He came in. We were talking about, you know, questions that buyers may have, you know, what to look for in our environment with homes in our area. You know, is it polybutylene, or is there electrical issues? And people are interested in buying foreclosures. What can they look for, you know, when they go there? Is there going to be mold? Is there going to be, you know, things that the bank's not going to fix? Electrical issues, roofing, you know, whatever it should be. You know, he details it out in his report. So it was good information passing that on to our buyers.
So are there any stories or results that you have seen from this that you can share with me of how these videos and social media has helped you to actually grow your business and make you money?
Facebook-wise, and then with you guys with Vyral marketing, the videos that we've sent out there, again, like we've sent to Boomtown, our, you know, lead provider for buyers, they would not respond to some of our leads. You know, we've had 2 different occasions that one replied back to, you know, us using a stager for every listing that we sell. So, you know, they were interested in, all right, what things are a stager looking for? Is it like depersonalizing their house, or what is it, you know, that they need to do? So, you know, that client contacted us where they weren't contacting us, or they wouldn't even respond to our contact at that point. So, you know, instead of them not taking our calls, they're calling us instead. So it's, you know, now they're going to be a seller and buyer, where who knows, they may have went to somebody else before.
Okay. So how have people in general reacted to your social media and videos? I'll just ask you that one.
Well, the other thing with that is I get past clients that have, maybe I haven't talked to in a few months, and they're, you know, hey, thanks for sending us the video. It's good to see you. You know, I haven't seen you in a while. You know, we do like movie events every year. So it's a way for us to get back in front of our clients, you know, on a yearly basis. But maybe they haven't seen me in a little while. Here they're getting to see me in a video. So they like the information that they're getting because it's educational, and it's, you know, another way for me to stay in front of them.
Good. So what are your biggest fears or frustrations to starting all of this? So what held you back from doing video and social media and that whole database touch program?
Time.
Time?
Yeah, because it's like, all right, when am I going to have enough time to do it? I know, you know, from talking to you before, it's like, all right, when am I going to have time to do it? So, you know, with hiring Rob as my marketing specialist, he's really helped implementing us coming, you know, doing videos on a regular basis, and then with you having Josh as your, you know, coaching person, you know, it really makes it, you know, when is, you know, we need these videos by such and such a date. Well, now you're pushed and now you're held accountable. When are you going to get it done? So, but the initial thing of getting it, you know, why should I, or why did I, or why didn't I? It's implementation. So many people are like, you know, come back from a conference and it's like, oh, that was such good information, I'm going to do it. And it doesn't. It gets put on the shelf and then you forget about it. It gets piled in, you know, a stack of papers, and you don't go back to it. But, you know, with you guys, once you decided and you talk to me enough, you know, oh yeah, this is a good thing to do. Let's start moving forward. And then you held me accountable on, hey, we need a video now. We need a video at the end of the month, and we can get those things done.
Good. Are there any tips or advice you can offer to someone who's on the edge about getting started doing something like this? Are there any tasks that you can recommend to make it easier, or just any advice you can offer to them?
Yeah, take action and do it. That's the biggest thing. Because I mean, if I would have kept on going, yeah, I get waylaid, you get busy with work, you get busy with life, and you don't do it. So if you just get off the fence and make your decision and do it, you know, don't not do it. Because that's one of the things I would say. Make sure that you do go forward, because it's such a big thing. Look how many people hit YouTube videos every day. So if you're posted out there, you got to post it on your websites, and you guys make it easy. You know, you're telling us, you're giving us content, you know, and then we can do our videos from that, and it gives us ideas. And then if we write something on or do something on our own, you'll write the, you know, all the specs to get with it. It makes our life a whole lot easier. It only takes, you know, 10-15 minutes, sometimes less. I mean, we've gotten better with our videos, so maybe it's one take and it's down to 5 minutes and we're done.
Right. How much time a month do you say you dedicate to this?
Hour
1 hour a month?
of doing the videos, an hour at most. So, I mean,
What-
'cause maybe it's a little bit more, but I have Rob doing some of my legwork for me, and you guys are doing most of the legwork. So if I can spend less than an hour, record the videos and send them to you, and you edit it, post it, get it out to our sphere, I'm happy. You know.
Good. All right, a couple more here. We're almost done, man. You're doing well. This is good stuff. All right, one more I want to get to you. What results from this do you expect over the next 12 months?
I expect it makes us, we want to be a celebrity in our market. You want people to remember, I know I do. I want, if I go somewhere and I see people, I'm in a restaurant and people are waving to me and I don't know who they are, but they know from our moving truck, from our signs, from the videos that we're sending out, that people just get impacted so many cases of all the marketing we do. And the video, when they're getting it in their email and they're seeing me live and talking to them, just very impacting to them. So that generates more business from people that are talking about you all the time. So it's like, all right, if I'm going to sell my house, I better use him, or we're going to buy a house, I better use his team, whatever that case is. So that's what we're expecting to be the celebrity in our town, and people, thinking of us before anywhere else. I mean, it's just like McDonald's. When you're riding down the road, you see the sign, you know what it is. I want them to remember my sign when they ride by it.
So have you always been this focused on your database?
No, it's not as much as I am now.
So
I would say,
what made the shift to making a database-oriented marketing approach?
Because it's so important. Your database is your bank. So it's like, all right, where are you going to fish? If you got your database where all your people are, or you got this big ocean, where are you going to go? You're going to go into the small pond, or are you going in this big ocean? I'd rather go where I know the people already. They already know me, like me, and trust me. Why shouldn't I fish there rather than fishing in the ocean?
Good.
So, and it just gives you somewhere to go tap into.
This is another question. We'll circle around this to kind of complement this.
Mm-hmm.
But tell me what you're doing right now to pull as much money as possible out of your database.
Calling them. We're sending the video emails twice a month. We're direct mailing them. Just constant contact to them. Because if you don't stay in front of them, somebody else is.
How many times a year would you say you touch your database?
25, 30 times. Sometimes more. Well, actually, probably more than that now. Maybe it's in excess of 40. Sometimes it's too much. But I would say I'd rather have too much than not enough. And rather than what's the percentage on realtors that would use their agent again, but they never hear or know where to contact them?
90%.
Yeah, I mean, it's outrageous. They would use them, but they can't. Like 15% of the time they use them. With us, we're staying in contact with them and in front of them. So who gets the referrals? We do. Who gets their business? Who gets their family members or whatever else? That's the first person they're thinking of is us.
Awesome. All right, we're going to sum up the kind of the viral marketing side here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So how has Vyral helped you with all of this?
Well, the implementation. Once I finally said, "Hey, I'm going to do it," you kind of gave us everything we needed. Your website's great because all your content's on there. If I'm looking, all right, what am I going to do for a video this month? You've already got it mapped out. So I can go in from my 40, the 40 or so topics you have. Maybe I don't even decide on one of them, but it gives me so much other information. I'm like, all right, well, let's do this. Let's kind of cross between two of them, and kind of like what we did with our home inspector. Let's bring somebody in and talk about, just have a conversation and get that out to our client if it's educational and it's helpful for them. So I think it's been fantastic. It just makes it, you do all the legwork for us. We shoot the, like I said, maybe it's an hour a month of video. Sometimes it's 20 minutes. If I can get 2 good videos and we're done in 10 minutes on each one, I'm on. Yeah.
And what are you able to do now with all this time that it frees up?
Work on more prospecting. That's what, if we prospect more, I'm going to get more business. So if I'm staying in front of the client, prospecting, following up with past clients and referrals, staying in front of them, just in turn gets our business. I need to double my business from this past year. How am I going to do that? Videos, staying in front of the client, making calls, prospecting, calling sellers. Let my buyers agents work with the buyers. Keep them focused.
And what stands out the most about the process of working with them?
Well, I had heard about you from Matt Wagner, from his one of his masterminds, and Matt's been great to deal with, which was referred from 2 plays. He was referred by another agent, and then he was also referred by Bob Corcoran. So it's like, all right, started using him here, and his systems are proven, and hey, they work. And then I was like, all right, Matt trusted you enough to share with the group that we have. So I'm like, all right, I met you once, met you a second time, met you at the next mastermind. I'm like, all right, I'm gaining traction because I'm already starting to trust you, already starting to like you. and your information you're saying makes sense. So it's like, all right, well, why don't we do it? And then it's all right, you know, then you budget for it. It's like, all right, what are my expenses? Where do I need to keep them? But, you know, I was listening to Jay Kinder, and he was talking about, you know, well, what's your marketing budget? Well, you shouldn't really have one, because it just depends on how much you can make from what you're spending, as long as you're getting 4 or 5 times the return. And it's been great with you guys. I mean, I can't say enough good things. If people are contacting, if I get one more, you know, buyer that wants to buy, or one more seller, you know, that pays for you guys for a year. So, and if I can get 5, now I've leveraged it. I'm getting, you know, 5 to 10. Now I'm happy because I'm getting the 5 to 10 cents on my dollar.
Good. Is there any one thing that stands out the most with Vyral marketing?
Just the ease of use. You know, hey, if we need something, we can pick up the phone. If, you know, you're the accountability, you're making us, you know, hey, I need these videos. You send out a reminder, hey, we need these videos. And sometimes we're lagging behind, then we hurry up and get them done. Then we're, you know, you know, pressure's off again until the next month. But, you know, it's good for us because, you know, what do? We always wait to the last minute. What do most salespeople do? I know that's, you know, what I see all the time. So I would say the ease of use more than anything.